Hi darlings, welcome to Spices Nice with Deneen. It's been a while, but I'm back, and I'm back with a lovely treat. Today I'm going to be making not simple, but a really beautiful, delicious, juicy pan-seared hamburger on a brioche bun and a Jamaican cocoa bread. But before I get into all of that, please subscribe to my channel, Spices Nice with Deneen, for further details where I walk you through the journey of making it right and nailing it tight. Okay, darlings, listen. These are the ingredients for cocoa bread, right? You need 2 and maybe 2.5 cups of flour. You need 1 cup of coconut milk, a very rich creamy one. I like to do mine fresh from the nut itself, with 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and you want to put 4 tablespoons of butter. Make sure it's salted. I always use salted butter because, you know, more is more. And you want to heat up your coconut milk, pour it over the butter and the coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and the sugar and the salt, and stir it together. And then you want to add 1 large egg. Those are the ingredients, right? So you have the 2 cups of flour. I have a little extra here. And then 1 cup of coconut milk, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, a really good one. Dr. Bronners is the best, right? You want to do 4 tablespoons of sugar and 1 teaspoon of salt. Now, and then 1 large egg. And you want to have some flour reserved. Okay, my stuff is blooming because I warmed up the coconut milk and I add the sugar and the salt. And oh, I forgot, oops, 2 tablespoons of yeast. Okay, I'll put all of the ingredients on the bottom. On the bottom you can see all the ingredients, right? But the most important thing, I want you to watch me do it. All right, so just mash up the egg a little bit, right? Pour it in there. Okay. And then you're gonna take the mixture that's warm, right? Scrape out all of it, my love. All of it. It smells so good. One of the things too is that when you mix up the sugar and the salt and the coconut milk, make sure that you dip your finger in there and taste it, and make sure that it tastes nice and it's sweet, you. Because if it doesn't, it's not there yet. If you want to add a little bit more of any little thing that's going to bring that richness to the coconut milk and make it bite you when you lick it, then that's what you want before you pour it into the flour. So we're going to mix up the flour and the egg and the butter, right? Just keep mixing it, right? And you see I have some reserve flour there. See how fast I'm moving? All right. So, which means that I'm gonna need some more. So I'll just put a little bit more in there. Not too much, don't go crazy. But you see, I want you to look at this. You see when I fold it with the spoon? You see how it's just sliding away? It means that it's very soft. Very soft. And you want that texture. You don't want to knead it too much, my darlings. Listen. This is where I wipe it off the spoon, right? You don't want to knead it. I know that the recipe calls for kneading. Some people say you have to knead it for 5 minutes. No, we're not making a hard bread. We're making something soft and pillowy and tender and melt in your mouth. Look, man. Well, anyway, come. Okay, want to get it? Right? Alright, so I'm going to do it like this. Alright, so darlings, when it gets to this, it's nice and soft in my hand. See? Look. See how soft that is? But it's not sticking to my hands. Right? So don't play with it too much. Just make sure that it's nice and smooth and sticky and soft. I'm sorry, soft, but not sticking to your fingers. Alright? Now when you put it in the bowl, we're going to leave it there. It's going to proof very quickly. So you want to make sure that you cover it with, I like to rub coconut oil on my hands like this and just lightly pat it, right? Turn it over on the other side and do the same thing. Get some coconut oil and just lightly pat it on that. All right. And then you're going to get, listen to me carefully, you're going to get a saran wrap, clean wrap, and you're going to wrap it tightly, cover it, and then you're going to wet a towel in warm water, wring it dry, and cover it so it stays nice and dark away from the light. And it should rise and bloom into a big, beautiful, fluffy balloon in about 15 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, darlings. While the cocoa bread is proofing, it's gonna swell, double its size. Let's move on to the hamburger. All right, first of all, I have about maybe a little less than a pound of ground beef. All right, and what you want to do, I'm just stirring up and mixing it up because I want to make this fast for you. What you want to do is you want to grate like half of a medium-sized onion, 2 big pinches of salt, and I always use sea salt, and black pepper. That's it. The grated onion, the black pepper, and the salt. Right? That's it. 2 pinches of salt. It doesn't need to be overly seasoned. The onion grated. Okay, come. You know what? I can smell that the skin of the burger is charring and it's getting cooked. My nose is sending the data down on every pore of my tongue. It tastes good. I can tell already. Right? And look, I'm right. I'm correct before even looking. Look, see how it's leaking out all the flavors, all the juices from the meat into the oil. Tells me that that's confirmed. And then flip it over on the other side for another 5 minutes. You could probably do it a little bit longer if you wish, maybe like 6-7 minutes. If you like it well done. I don't really like it well done, and I don't like it raw or rare. I like it medium, where it's cooked all the way through with just a light smear of a rosy doneness, if you will. That sort of, it almost looks pink, but it's not. It's cooked all the way through. Because I don't like anything raw. Well, nothing that I can think of at the moment. Now that I've dressed my toasted brioche bun, there's nothing like a brioche bun. I don't like potato bread. I prefer something that's light and fluffy and pillowy, things that melt in the mouth. Anyway, I've toasted it in the oven, and I've layered a lovely red lettuce with juicy ripe tomatoes cut just so, with the perfect dill pickles. And then I have my dressing that I'm going to scoop on top very, very generously. Very generously. I'm gonna give you the recipe for that. Don't worry. I always like to give you a little secret, and I never skimp. All right. So now we're going to lift. Look how gorgeous that is. Look how beautiful that. Have you ever seen anything? I've never seen anything. I haven't seen anything as beautiful as that. Right. See? It always works. And then you want to take your bun and, oh my goodness. Look how gorgeous that is. I mean, have you ever, my mouth is watering. Oh, let me get a knife. One quite fitting, same size as my hamburger. Okay, look how gorgeous that is, guys. Look how beautiful. Don't you think it's beautiful? Look, and the dressing just bleeding down the sides. And I can see the tomatoes, the pickles. Look how beautiful. Isn't that a beautiful burger? How much did you pay for this burger, by the way? Okay, let's cut into her. Oh my God. I can feel the blade once it sinks into the meat. It's very, very nice. I'm asking my camera guy, are you gonna share this with me?
Yeah.
I don't whisper.
Yeah, I'm gonna show.
Alright, let's see. Let's see. Oh, it's done perfectly. Look how beautiful that is. Okay, you guys want me to see me take a bite? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, look at this. I don't know if it can fit in my mouth, but I will certainly do my best. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Bon appetit. Darlings, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for, and I'm going to look over here. Unfurl the dough that's been proof. Look how beautiful she is. Look how lovely. Look how beautiful. Okay, so what you're going to do now, right? Just chop it back down to size. It's going to be a glorious cocoa bread. Right? And I've done this before. This is not the first time I'm doing it. So you have to trust me when I tell you. Okay. This is why I need an assistant. Somebody take the towel. Somebody grab it. Oh, that day will come. But in the meantime, stay with me. Okay, darlings, come look. I just took them out of the oven. Look how beautiful and brown they are, and how fluffy they are, and how brown and golden they are. Well, I hope yours is as successful as mine. Until next time, spice is nice with Janine. Bon appetit.